Hare Krishna, everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Om Jnanam Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militamena Tasmai Sri Gurube Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadhamayam Tadanti Swapadantikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhavevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Vasudevam Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanura Mardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagatgurum. This is a well-known famous stotram, sloka, which glorifies Krishna. And this sloka is there in Bhagavad Gita in a different form. Not exactly the same sloka, but in a different form. It says in the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha duskritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. So this sloka is the same message that is conveyed over here in what we see in Vasudevam sloka as well. Vasudevam, Sutam Devam, the Supreme Lord Krishna, who is Devam, Deva, Devadi Deva, Ishvara, he is Vasudev Sutam, son of Vasudeva. The son of Vasudeva, and also it says Devaki Paramanandam, who gave a great pleasure to Devaki, his mother Devaki. And then Kamsa Chanura Mardhanam, he finished, is a killer of two great wrestler by name Chanura and Mushtika. And then also Kamsa, his own uncle. So he killed all these great demons. And who is that Krishna? Krishna Vande Jagat Kurum. He is the supreme teacher, Guru. For what? For a class or for a school? No, is for the Jagat. The entire creation is Guru for entire creation. Why is being called as Guru of entire creation? From him came the great literature, which is called Bhagavad Gita. So he spoke Bhagavad Gita for this reason. Paritranaya pasaduna vinashayata dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. So paritranaya sadhanam kamsa chanura mardhanam. So paritranaya sadhuna vinashayata dushkritam. That vinashayata dushkritam, killing the unnecessary, unwanted people, is kamsa chanura mardhanam. Devaki Paramanandam Paritranaya Sadhunam. So to save the devotees, to therefore it says Vasudevam Sutam Devam. And what does he do? Re-establish the principle Dharma Samsthapanarthaya Sambhavami Yuge. By helping his devotees, Devaki, by giving pleasure to the mother Devaki, his devotees, and then to establish the dharma by speaking Bhagavad Gita. That is what is said as Jagat Gurum. So we can see how Vasudevam Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanura Mardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum is the exact meaning word we find in Bhagavad Gita. And what we are going to see is a section of this particular sloka where he annihilates the miscreants. Vinashayata Dushkritam. And then what he does, gives pleasure to his devotees. Devaki Paramanandam, gives a complete pleasure to his devotees, like Vasudeva and Devaki, by giving pleasure to them. What is he going to do? Right? And that is what we are going to see in today's story in the Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam in the 10th canto, we are in 10th canto, and we are going to learn from starting from chapter 43. In the previous class, last week, we saw how Kamsa was terrified when he came to know that the bow was destroyed. It was destroyed, and he was constantly, whatever he see, whatever he thinks, whatever he eat, whatever he drinks, he was just constantly remembering only Krishna, nothing else. So he made an arrangement to get everything ready in the arena where the wrestling is going to take place. He dressed up nicely with his crown on his head and nice dress, jewelries and everything, got prepared and ready, and went and sat on the dais on his throne in front of the wrestling arena. It's a big ground, big place, and over there, everyone were also came in, and then they all also sat in respective places. Once again, I'll let me get started, and then you can speak. So everyone were, all the audience who came to witness this particular wrestling thing, they all came. It's a big, huge auditorium. It's an open auditorium arena, right? All the arrangements were made. Even the people from who came with Krishna, the Gopas, Nanda Maharaj, everyone were also over there in the place. And then when the king Kamsa came and sat there, Nanda Maharaj went and gave whatever he brought as a gift to the king, And then Krishna and Balaram, after getting ready, purifying themselves, whatever they need to do, they got ready and they were marching towards the wrestling arena. There was a big kettle drums and bugles and all sort of different instruments they were playing before they start, because it was to give pleasure to Kamsa. Kamsa was enjoying when he hear all the sound, music, instruments, because you got is finally that person whom he wants to meet and whom he wants to kill. Okay, so that's what is going to happen according to him. So he was very happily seated there, but with externally he was showing great happiness, but internally he was completely full of fear. That happens to all of us also. Sometimes we project ourselves to be happy outward with when we talk with people, when we be with people, but internally we all have a fear of something, whatever it could be. So fear of unknown, uncertainty in our life, right? The most of us, mostly people have the fear. So like that, Kamsa also was projecting himself to be externally happy, but internally he was with full of fear, because he got an indication that it's not going to be possible for him to escape from what's going to happen now. So as soon as Krishna reached the entrance of the arena, right? Now pay attention, it's going to be very interesting thing going to happen now, right? This is the important part of why, especially Krishna, one of the reasons why Krishna appeared into this world. Remember at the starting, we saw all the devatas along with the Mother Earth in the form of a cow. Everyone went to the Lord and they requested that Mother Earth couldn't take the burden of all these evil people. The population is so much. They have increased so much. The Mother Earth was really feeling the bharam. Bharam means the heaviness. So she requested the Lord to do something. And Krishna said, and they said that Kamsa is one of them, who is the master of all demons, who is just torturing and giving problems to everyone. So Krishna said, I will appear. The Lord said, I will appear in Mathura to take care of Kamsa. That's what is going to happen right now. So as soon as Krishna reached the entrance of the arena, the first thing he got into captured his sight was an amazing, huge something, which was really huge, unbelievably big. It was, yeah, that big. So it was just marching, walking, coming towards the entrance as it saw Krishna and Balaram coming together. Krishna and Balaram was coming and entering. That huge thing was nothing but an elephant. We must be thinking, wow, what's great about this elephant? I've seen the elephant in YouTube. I've seen elephant when I went to the zoo. I've seen elephant in grand forms. I've seen everywhere. I've seen elephant in the temple in India. Uh, you have to, right? Some elephants are there
I've seen elephant in circus.
In the circus. So you've seen elephant, right? Some elephants are so skinny. Some elephants are fatty. Some elephants are small. Some elephants are taller. Of course, all the elephants are bigger than us. Akshaya, you want to say something?
No problem.
Oh, okay. So that elephants, all the elephants are certainly taller than us, bigger than us, no question about it. But this particular elephant is unbelievable, imaginably huge in size, very powerful.
He would be like an ant compared to it.
It is compared to, we are all compared to an ant when it comes to this elephant. But anyway, the huge size, very powerful. Okay, so this elephant was so powerful. It was as powerful as combining hundreds and hundreds of elephants together. Just that there's even one elephant get angry, mad, we cannot control. It can just destroy everything. Imagine about an elephant which has a power of hundreds of elephants. Can you imagine? And just imagine. Also imagine when that particular elephant gets angry. My God, we will become like a tomato chutney in front of it, right? Right? Even an ordinary elephant can make us chutney. Think about this elephant, which is powerful like hundreds of elephants, right? So this elephant was coming, and then in front of the elephant keeper. There's always an elephant keeper. How much ever the big elephant is, there is an elephant keeper. You must be wondering, this huge elephant is controlled by a man with a small stick in his hand. A small stick, that's all. He will have a stick, and the elephant is under the control of this elephant keeper. Yes.
But if the keeper is like riding on that huge elephant, how can he come down? What if the elephant that won't sit down for the thing for him to come down?
No, the elephant keeper can control the elephant. So he has a language, he has a way to tell that elephant to sit or get up or whatever it wants. Okay, now let's move on here. So this elephant keeper came in the front, and then Krishna said to the elephant keeper, "Give way, move away. I want to go inside." And then elephant keeper said, "You are little kids, and people like you should first deal with me to get entrance into the arena." And Krishna said, "Well, not a problem. If you want to be treated first before Kamsa get treated, I'm very happy to treat you. Here you go." Chest punched on him, and the elephant keeper just fell unconscious and died on the spot. And there's no any ambulance came to pick him up and go to the hospital to check.
I need to take care of my uncle Kamsa.
Yeah. So the elephant keeper, he just on the spot, he just died. No ambulance came. No one came close to him to see how he's doing. Nothing, right? And then when the elephant saw that the elephant keeper, who's this elephant keeper, the elephant's almost like a caretaker. When the elephant keeper was dead, the elephant became mad. When the elephant becomes mad, you cannot imagine what it is. We must be thinking, yeah, exactly, Meher. So, and the elephant becomes mad. A mad elephant cannot be controlled. Mad elephant cannot be controlled. It can just destroy anything and everything on its way. It doesn't even see what's in the front, what's in the back, what's in the right, what's in the left. It just destroys everything. So no one can go close to this elephant. And this elephant, we already saw the power it has, hundreds of elephants put together in one elephant. And this elephant name is Kuvalaya Pita. Kuvalaya Pita. It is actually a gift given to Kamsa by his father-in-law. This elephant was originally belongs to the Kamsa's father-in-law, and then during the marriage, as the father-in-law sends a lot of gifts, this elephant was also given as a gift to Kamsa. So this elephant is one of the favorite elephant of Kamsa. He loves it, likes it so much. So this elephant, Kuvalaya Pita, was rushing towards Krishna and Balaram to smash them into nothing, right? When anyone gets into the under the foot of elephant, we know it just, you cannot escape, right? So therefore, the elephant was rushing with great anger towards Krishna and Balaram. And Krishna, and he was smelling, the elephant could smell Krishna, and then he was just rushing towards it. But then what Krishna did was running this side and that side. You know, when you're really huge in size, it is not so easy to turn around and move around like that, right? If you're thin and slim, you can just bend yourself and do whatever you want. But if you're a huge size, then it's going to take some time to turn this way. But Krishna was playing with it. Sometimes you stand this side. When the elephant comes and try to dash or carry, catch hold of Krishna, Krishna would go behind the elephant. And by the time elephant turns around, he comes in the other side. So the elephant was little getting annoyed and irritated. But then Krishna was punching on this elephant. But initially, yes, Rukmini, you have something to say?
If it Kamsa's favorite elephant was Kuvalya Pita, he should have not sent it to Krishna because it won't return back.
Yeah, you know what? You brought up a very important point. I just want to address that one. Turn on your camera. You just disappear after saying something. Okay. So now please understand, when it comes to one's life, okay, there is no question of loved ones, right? One want to save oneself first. Of course, there are exceptions always. There are always exceptions, but in general, in common, we see that when it comes to our survival, we don't care about who should be saved first. We want to be saved. That can be explained over here by the thing that you just observed, Rukmini, that yes, when Kamsa could have not sent his favorite elephant, but then that shows that how much he don't care about his favorite ones. He only cares about himself first. So he want to be saved. Therefore, he sent Kuvalaya Pita. Okay, so the Kuvalaya Pita was running, and Krishna was, caught hold of Kuvalaya Pita's tail. Okay, caught hold of Kuvalaya Pita's tail. And then, interestingly, when Krishna was a small boy in Vrindavan, for some reason, Krishna likes the tails, I looks like. He used to catch hold of the cow's tails. And then cows will run, and Krishna will have a nice, wonderful ride, like you go to this whatever this
Amusement park.
Thank you for helping me. You all know this very much. First thing you tell, the amusement park, right? This park where you can just catch hold of something and you have a nice ride. Like that, Krishna used to have a nice ride when he was a small boy. Likewise, he remembered the same thing. Now he wants to have a nice ride, but then he didn't have a ride this time. He caught hold of the tail of the elephant and swing like this. Can you imagine the size of the elephant? And then he was just swinging this elephant all the way like that, and then put him out. And the elephant dashed itself and dead, with oozing blood, and the eyes were popped out, and Krishna broke his tusk, the elephant tusk. And then he carried like a weapon, he further marched into the arena. Kuvalaya Pita was killed. When Kamsa saw that Kuvalaya Pita getting killed, he could not imagine. How is that even possible for this elephant to be killed? No one can even get close to this one, how much of a great a person may be. Kuvalaya Pita is not a one which can be killed like that. So Kamsa was literally shocked. but then Krishna was walking. Here is an important point. Is it see Krishna killing a Kuvalayapita? Kuvalayapita was an animal, right? It was an elephant. Kuvalayapita was killed. But can you recollect in the past, we also saw another story where Krishna did not kill, but he saved an elephant. Does anyone remember? Yes, Rukmini? Or Akshara, both of you can tell. Go ahead.
Gajendra.
Akshara? Gajendra, yes, Gajendra Moksha. Isn't it interesting at one point, in one situation, Krishna is saving an elephant. In another case, Krishna is killing an elephant. Why Krishna has to do two different things? He should be equal to everyone, right? If I'm a good person, I have to be good to everyone. How can I be good to some people and how can I be mean to some people? That's not right. Do you do that? Any of you do behave like that? Mahati, do you do that one? Having some favorite friends and having some not favorite one and treating one nicely and ill-treating the other one, being friends with someone, not being friends with someone, turning away and going. Do you do any of these things, Mahati?
Yes. No, Prabhuji.
I know you would never do that. That's not a good habit, right? Among friends, we have to treat everyone equally. We have to treat nice, if not at least not, we have to be at least good to everyone, right? But look at this, Krishna, Jagat Guru, he saved one elephant whose name is Gajendra and got a credit for saving that elephant from the clutches of a huge crocodile called Hoo, right? And then here, Krishna just killed this elephant. What's going on here? Who wants to say? Meher, what do you think, Meher?
What did you say, Prabhuji?
Krishna killed Kuvalayapita, whereas in the other place, Krishna saved another elephant by name Gajendra.
I would think that he would save the good and kill the bad, because if Kuvalayapita was coming to him with rage, then of course Krishna has to protect himself. And you should never be angry at Krishna. But Gajendra was not angry, he was just asking for help.
I see. Okay, you got a point over there. Okay, anyone else have any other points? Yes, Akshara?
I think that Kuvalayapita is actually from the last life of Gajendra. So then first he was bad and then he died, and then in his next life he needed to be saved.
Very nice. Okay, Bhavya, what about Kuvalayapita and then Gajendra? Why Krishna acted like this?
Prabhuji, Gajendra surrendered into Krishna with full heart and with his praise. And on the other hand, Kuvalayapita was trying to kill Krishna, his desire was to kind of like kill Krishna. So that's why Krishna had to reciprocate. He had to defeat the Kuvalayapita.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So you all have wonderful, nice points.
Prabhuji?
Yes.
So, but I have a question.
Question. Okay. What's your question?
That like Krishna could also somehow make Kuvalayapita good, or make him good, right? Why did he kill Kuvalayapita?
Yeah, fantastic questions today. That's really nice. So the Kurukshetra war, right? What happened? Who was fighting with who?
Pandavas and Kauravas, cousins.
Cousins, Pandavas and Kauravas. But Krishna was on whose side?
Pandavas.
Okay. Then Krishna could have done the same thing over there. If he wanted, he could have made Duryodhana as a best person. Yes?
Yes.
Oh, he didn't do that. Your question should go way back then, right? So you're all students of Bhagavad Gita. You should know that Krishna did not make he didn't do a magic thing to say now you all become good people. You're all evil. Now you all become good people. And everyone now suddenly becomes Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
And
Hare Rama, Rama
and they
Rama.
did,
Just imagine, suddenly imagine you Kamsa start chanting Hare Krishna, and then Duryodhana saying, oh my bro, Arjuna, I'm sorry I behaved with you like this. You are the best brother of mine. Come, let's have party together tonight. That didn't happen, right? None of those things happened, right? Why Krishna didn't do that one? That's a fantastic question. Nice question. Let's wait. Let's hear from our bigger kids here, if they have to offer anything for you all. Okay, anyone here? Adults wants to answer their question?
Puji, maybe in the case of Kamsa, didn't Krishna kill Kamsa so that Kamsa in his, so that he would be liberated, so that he could worship Krishna? He could be a good person, or he would take a different form in his next life to come back as a good person. That's just one theory.
Nice. That's a very nice point. Certainly a nice point. Thank you, Greg Prabhu. Anyone else?
Prabhuji?
Yes, Kiran.
Hare Krishna. In Duryodhana's case, he used his free will to go against. Same thing possibly with Kuvalaya Pida?
Very good point. Again, thank you so much. Anyone else? Okay, I think that's good enough of answer here, but just want to rephrase what's been said here. Therefore, God does not interfere in anyone's free will, choices. He gives them free will to make a decision. He doesn't want to forcefully make anyone to love him. The love should come naturally. It should not be by force. We cannot force someone to love us. Sometimes people try to prove themselves how good they are to others. It's not going to work. How much ever we try, people have their own opinion. Likewise, people have their own free will, how they want to do what they want to do. Therefore, even though Krishna can do magic, no, I wouldn't say magic, wonders. Krishna can do wonders. He can change anyone, however he wants. But then it goes against the principle of dharma. Krishna will not do that. He doesn't want to do that. Therefore, he gives choice to people to make a decision. That's what happened over here. As you all said, Gajendra was surrendered. He understood this, he used his free will to surrender to the Lord, whereas Kuvalaya Pida did not use his free will to surrender to the Lord. He used his free will to fight, kill Krishna. Therefore, there's a difference here. Difference not on Krishna's side. Difference is on the other side, the other party side, between those two elephants. So therefore, Krishna had to reciprocate according to their desire. That's what had happened. So thank you. You all gave a wonderful answer. Who's that?
but and also that it could also be that if Krishna killed Kuvalya and his keeper on his own hands, so they will go to Goloka.
Yeah, see, that's also someone also mentioned that one. So by getting killed, they also get liberated. But there are different types of liberation they get. Not that everyone will go to the supreme abode where they can have direct relationship and connection with Krishna. So let's continue here. So the elephant was sent aboard. He was killed. Okay. So then what happened? That killing was also happened. Bhagavatam says very nicely. It's like almost like it's so interesting. You just have to close your eyes and imagine this one, or while you're reading Bhagavatam, you have to picturize whole thing, how Krishna was fighting with this elephant and finally killed an elephant. All the whole arena was full of bloodshed. Okay. Then what happened was, when whoever saw Krishna, here's a beautiful sloka, whoever was sitting and watching Krishna fighting this one, Mallanam Ashanir Nanam Naravaraha Srinam Smaro Murtiman Gopanam Swajanaha Asatam Kshiti Bhujam Sashtra Swa Pitraha Shishihu. It's a beautiful sloka. It says that Mallanam Ashanir Nranam. How each and everyone saw Krishna so differently. So differently. For Mallana means the wrestlers, when they saw Krishna, Krishna was appearing like a thunder, lightning. It was like a night lightning. Nranam Naravaraha. For all the males who were assembled there, they all felt that Krishna was the best of men. He was best of men. Whereas the strees means the ladies, the women. Strinam Smaro Murtiman. When the strees saw Krishna, they said, he must be an incarnation of Cupid, Kamadevan, right? And then Gopanam Swajana, Gopanam, when the coward men and boys, everyone saw Krishna, they said, Swajana, he is my relative, he is my buddy, right? Swajana. Astam Kshiti Bujam Sasta Swapitroha. Then the other kings and other people who are not good people, evil people, when they saw Krishna, they saw Krishna as a killer of them. Like that, each and every one, when they saw Krishna, Krishna was appearing different for each and every one, based on one's rasa, one's mood of how they want to see Krishna. Krishna reciprocate accordingly. For some people, for 1 minute, for some people, Krishna appeared as parent. Krishna appeared as friend. For some people, Krishna appeared as a lover. For some people, Krishna appeared as Yama, the death personification. For some people, Krishna appeared as a child. For Nanda Maharaj, he appeared as a child. For some people, Krishna appeared like a thundering light, like that. Yes, Akshara, you had something to say?
For the demons and all the evil kings, did they see like Krishna was a warrior?
Ask that again one more time.
Did they see that Krishna was a warrior here to kill them?
What was your question? You just repeat the whole thing.
Did like the kings see Krishna as the warrior?
Yeah, Rukmini, 1 second.
Did the kings see Krishna as a warrior ready to kill them?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they were. That's what the sloka says, right? Each one was seeing differently, and those people, the kings, the evil people, they all saw King as Krishna as a warrior, as a killer of them, right? So then Kamsa, when Kamsa saw the Kuvalayapita dead, and the two, Chanura and Mushtika were killed, then he got really worried. He really got worried. And then he told to his soldiers that go get ready. Now go and kill Nanda Maharaj. And also kill Vasudev, who's in the prison. Not only that, kill my father, Ugrasena. Kill all these people. And kill these boys, these two boys. Go kill them. And then as he was trying to tell, go kill this people, kill that people, Krishna was just, didn't even worry about what he was saying, but he got very upset because Krishna can tolerate anything done to him, but then he does not tolerate when something is done to his devotees, right? Therefore, it is said, one should be very careful not to commit any offenses to the devotees of Krishna. Very important. When anyone commits an offense to the devotees, it is considered an offense committed by, it's like a mad elephant. It's like a mad elephant, how it behaves. That's how one becomes when they offend the devotees. Therefore, one should be very careful not to offend any devotees because Krishna doesn't like it. Krishna can tolerate when he's been offended, but he doesn't tolerate when his devotees get offended. When Kamsa said that go kill Nanda Maharaj, go kill Ugrasena, go kill Vasudev, all this thing, Krishna got really angry. He got really angry. But then it just jumped right on the dais where Kamsa was sitting, right? He just jumped right there on the place where Kamsa was sitting. And when Kamsa saw that Krishna was right in front of him, he just took his sword ready to cut to kill Krishna. He just took his sword out of his shed and then ready to kill Krishna. And then Krishna punched on his face like that. And then the crown just fell off And then he was just shaking like this for a few seconds, like that. Because his punch was so much shocky for him. He just was shaking like, by the way, this is not in Bhagavatam. I made it up, okay? So then Krishna just caught hold of Kamsa's hair and then dragged him, threw him on the arena, the ground. He was sitting on the high place, right? And on the higher place, he just catch hold of him and threw him just like that on the ground. And he just rolled and fell off on the ground. And then Krishna from there jumped right on top of Kamsa. No sound, nothing. Everything was pin drop silent. Everything was quiet. Kamsa is already gone. just by one jump and a punch, right? Punch came later. Jump came first. By the jump itself, Kamsa is gone. Already dead. Kamsa was dead. And then Krishna just dragged him by his hair all over the place to show his dead body to the people. And the people around there who are the well-wisher friends of Kamsa, some of them just disappeared, ran away. We don't know their phone number, address, contact details. They all just dropped everything and ran away. Right? Whereas some people some people who really got very angry, they came marching towards Krishna and Balaram to attack Krishna and Balaram. Krishna and Balaram, without any effort, when they can kill Kuvalayapita, Mushtika, Chanora, and even Kamsa, all these people are just like mosquitoes for them. Mosquitoes. To kill mosquitoes, you don't go to what is it called? Gym. You don't go to YMCA. You don't go to any of this gym to do exercise.
If we put a hand on them, they'll die.
Now, 1 second. You don't go to the gym to do your biceps and thighs and shoulder and muscles, build muscles. Don't go and drink energy drink and protein. And you ask this person, Meher, why are you going to the gym for all these days? Why you take all this energy drink and protein? And Meher is going to tell, Prabhuji, today I'm going to kill a mosquito. That's why I went to the gym doing exercise for 1 year. Now my biceps, I have that 6 packs on my tummy, right? I'm ready to kill the mosquito now. No one says this. No one ever. I never heard saying this one. Maybe Meher is doing that, but maybe that's what he's doing. I don't know. No, right, Meher? Okay. Now, Krishna, when all these demons were coming, chasing, trying to attack Krishna and Balaram, without any effort, they easily overcame. Everything was finished. Everyone were dead, fall down. And then when they saw this one, it's an interesting thing happened, the conversation, when this battle was happening, especially when Krishna was fighting with not Kamsa, Mushtika and Chanura and others, all the people around, they were all talking. Especially the men with another man, the ladies with another lady, they were all talking. What sort of fight is this? This is so unfair. This is so unfair. Can say, Rachisa, when you fight with your brother, is that a fair fight? Right? Ananda and you fight together. Is that a fair fight? You're all, are you of same age, same body structure? No, right? It's not correct. And say, let's say Mahati, would you go and fight, do a wrestling fight with your brother? No, right?
Yes.
Yes. Is Krishna saying yes from the back? Yeah, so forgive him. He's just being very friendly to you. Okay, now, so look at Ananda there. My God, Ananda, and just look at Richisa. Is that a good match to fight? It's not, right? Therefore, all the people who are sitting and watching this one, they really become worried. They said, how can even in the world someone can imagine to put Krishna, whose body is like so tender, so soft? You go and just say close to Krishna, go close to Krishna, and then if someone breathe heavily or even normally, and then on the spot of Krishna's body, on the spot, there'll be a red mark. Because someone When they exhaled, that fell on that thing came on the Krishna's body. Immediately that spot becomes reddish. That means what? Krishna is so tender, so soft. That's how it is said. Krishna is so soft. Whereas Mushtika, Chanura, Kamsa, and all these demons, they are not so soft. Their body is like rock, iron, cannot be broken. They're so strong. Just imagine a thunderbolt and a lotus flower. Can these two match together? Never, right? So these people who are sitting and watching, they said, what an unfair fight. This is an unfair fight. Who in the world can do this one like this? It is not good. And then another one is saying that you don't know about Krishna and Balaram. Krishna and Balaram have already killed so many demons. These demons are nothing for Krishna and Balaram. They can just easily finish them. Another one was there talking that we are all sitting and going to watch this fight. It is not good. How can we even imagine Krishna as being defeated by these demons? I cannot take this. So some people started crying there, really started crying, that they start thinking that Krishna is going to be defeated by these demons. Another one said, don't worry, Krishna can take care and handle. He has his brother Balaram over there. Everyone were talking so many things about Krishna like this. But as they were talking, and when the demons were killed, there were a lot of joy. All the boys from who were assembled there, everyone jumped on the arena. Have you watched any games? Olympic game, not Olympic game. Have you watched any of these cricket games, football games, and different games? When the game is over, the audience were sitting quietly for 2 hours, 3 hours, or the entire day. When the game over, what happens? They all just jump into the ground, and they just scream and they throw out whatever they carry in their hand, the balloons and whatever it may be, right? Whatever they can do. It's just joy of success, the game. Like that, when Krishna and Balaram defeated and killed all these demons, everyone jumped into the arena and they started saying, Jai Krishna ki Jai, Balaram ki Jai, Baldev ki Jai. They just started him. They were joyful. Some of them were carrying Krishna like this, hey, 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 like that. So it was just fun for everyone. It was fun. And then Krishna said, okay, cool down. Now let's do whatever needs to be done for my uncle Kamsa, right? Even though he was killed, we have to do the final ritual things, whatever need to be done to send him off totally. So they did all the pujas, and the pujas and everything was done. And then Krishna said, now please, let's go and meet my father and mother. Can you imagine a baby who was born, was shifted immediately from the delivery room to some other country or some other place? And this baby is going to see the parents after 10 years. 10 years. Have any of you got this experience at all? Not seeing your parents for so many years since your birth and come back. Just let's do a small, let's pick here who was showing the Akshara. Just imagine you have not, since your birth, you have not seen your mom and dad. And now someone is telling, hello, I got your parents' phone number. They are also in WhatsApp. You can message them. This is their photo. You can see in the profile. And now you're going to go meet them. How do you feel, Akshara? You're going to meet your parents for the first time since your birth.
I'm really happy.
Just happy. What
Actually
else?
excited.
Excited. Is there anything else that you can say? Happy, then excited, then Rukmini, what you're going to say?
I can't say anything. I'll be speechless if I heard that.
You'll become speechless. Yes, Akshara.
Yeah. I'll become speechless too.
You also become speechless because you can't express the joy of seeing a parent whom you never seen, you never been with, since your consciousness tells, right? So Krishna is going to see the parent, his parent. But of course, Krishna is the father of all the parents, right? So he does not get into such an excitement like how we may get into this material world. But he certainly feels happy to see his parents. So he said that let's go release our parents, right? Krishna and Balaram decided to go and then release the parent. And then as soon as they released the parent, and Devaki and Krishna, Devaki and Vasudev, when they saw, they folded their hands. They folded their hands like this. And then Krishna immediately somehow or the other changed and then fell at the feet of Vasudev and Devaki. That is a culture. It doesn't matter how great we are in the society, how people glorify us, whatever it is, but we are still child to our parents. Yes? Or you only child until you're teenage? Mahati, what do you think? You'll be only a child for your parents until you become 13?
No, Prabhuji.
Maybe once you find your own job, until then you have your parent, respectful with your parent. What do you think? After that, you start making your own money. You can buy whatever you want on yourself. You can buy your own car. You can buy your home, right? And then who cares about our parents? Do you think like that? Don't need to worry about the parents after you get your first salary?
No, Prabhuji.
Why not, Mahati? What's wrong in doing that? You are on your own. Now that you are a kid, right? You are a kid. You certainly have to respect your parents because they are the one gives you tuition fees, food, dress, shelter, takes you to the wherever games that you want to play. Therefore, you have to be very respectful because they are the supplier for us. Once you have your salary, why you have to worry about your parents, Mahati? You can tell goodbye to them, and you don't even, once in a year, you can send them a card that too, we have a Father's Day, we have a Mother's Day. You can call them and send them a greeting card and say, hello, Dad, thanks for everything. Bye-bye. Can we do that, Mahati? So you're going to be child for your parents even when you get 80 years old?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Oh, that is quite interesting. You are a very special kid, Mahati. You're a very special kid. So irrespective of how old we become, one second, Rukmini, irrespective of how old we become, we are still kid for our parents. However different they may be, that's secondary for us. We don't worry. There could be a lot of difference of opinion. There could be a lot of, so many things could be there. But still, one should accept their parents with respectful mood to show their gratitude for what they have done. They are the one who have brought us into this world. Right? Therefore, one should be very respectful for the parents. We can see from Krishna. Krishna being the supreme father for everyone, but still, when he saw his parent in this Leela, he immediately touched their feet, Vasudev's feet, and then his mother Devaki's feet. How many kids, one second, Rukmini, how many kids over here have you ever took the blessings of your parent by touching their feet? Raise your hand. Meher, you did. Very good. Rukmini, you did. Akshara, you did. Mahati, you did. Who else is here? Richisa, what about you? You did. My goodness. Bhavya, Gauransh, what about you both? I can't see you clearly. You're saying thumbs up, yes? I can't. Bhavya, Gauransh, have you ever touched the feet of your parents to get their blessings?
Yes, Prabhuji. Gaurang.
Gauransh did on your behalf? No, I know you all did. Very good. This is wonderful. It's very important to take the blessings of parents. It's very important to take the blessings of elders, especially, right? So their blessings are very important. But why it is important? Not that they are, whatever they say is going to come true because they said that one. But Krishna is pleased when we respect elders. When Krishna is pleased when we respect the elders, whatever the elders says, by the mercy of Krishna, it will come true. All the good ones, I mean. It will come true. So therefore, we have to please Krishna by pleasing the elders, being respectful to them, caring for them. Yes, Rukmini, you've been raising your hand for a while now. What is that?
So that it's also that time you said that when we become like teenagers or anything, we can like that thing. We can't forget what our parents did to us, and they did so good to us, and then when we get bigger, we can just leave them like that.
Exactly. Very good. Good point. Anyone else want to share anything on this topic, what we covered so far? By the way, we have completed the second volume of 10th Canto. There are 4 volumes. We finished the second volume successfully by the grace of Krishna. So next we will get into the 3rd volume, okay? Next week. So we will stop here and open up for any questions or discussions. Okay, we'll go with Richisa first.
Prabhuji, how is Krishna made?
Are you on some heavenly planet? You're speaking from there. It's coming like a echo, like the Indra is speaking or the divine voice. Can you say that again?
How about now?
Fantastic, clear.
Okay.
For
My
people like
question was,
yeah.
how is Krishna made?
How is Krishna made? Right? Is that a question? Fantastic. My God, you're also brilliant kids. Nice questions. You know what? I'm going to let your peers, your friends to speak on that first, and then I can share whatever I know. So who wants to answer Krishna and Rishi says, okay. Akshaya and Rukmini raised their hands. Go ahead, Rukmini, and then Akshara.
So, Krishna is not made, he is always there, but he makes us and he is not made from anything.
Okay, thank you, Rukmini. Akshara, please go ahead.
I think the same as Rukmini, but we have a material body, but when Krishna came in Dwapar Yuga, everybody thought he had a material body, but he actually has a spiritual body.
My God, amazing answers. You both are amazing. Mahati, go ahead. Richisa, you're listening, right? Your friends are answering. Okay, Mahati, go ahead.
Krishna is not made. He is present everywhere. And
super, Mahati. Wonderful. Thank you. Does anyone else want to add points here? Okay, so Richisa, now whatever they said is what I'm going to say. I can't say anything different than what you heard now. Krishna is not made because he is not material, he is spiritual. And you'll be amazed to know that you are also not made. I am also not made. Do you know that?
So how was he born?
Yeah, looks like you are taking us to the first chapter of Bhagavatam in the 10th canto, right? Krishna was not born like you and I. Krishna just appeared as a baby right in front of Vasudeva and Devaki as a small baby. And then the same baby then showed his four-handed form to show that this baby is none other than Krishna himself, Narayana himself. And then he became again a baby. Okay, Rishisa. So Krishna was not made, as everyone said. And also I want to emphasize that point. We are also not made. You are also not made. I am also not made. Meaning the Atmas are not made. It is only the body which is being made. Now in Krishna's case, even Krishna's body is not made. Our body is made. Krishna's body is also not made. It is always present, transcendental. It goes through changes as he wishes, but it is not made like our body is made of earth, water, fire, air, and ether. His body is transcendental, means it is divine. It is not made of any of the material elements. So Krishna is not made, in short, what your friend said. Okay, Richi sir? Does that answer your question to some did you get some satisfactory answer? Okay. Maybe your mom is a teacher in our school, so she can explain more on this point later. Thank you. Anyone else? Yes, Rukmini. Questions only, no comments now.
What is the homework?
Homework, I don't know. I have to think 1 second. Yes, Akshara. Well, have you finished your last week homework? I always ask this question. What about last week homework? Let's talk about that because I always skip that part.
Okay.
Did anyone do the last week homework?
I did, Prabhuji.
Okay, can you please read out?
So I wrote, you should always be kind to everybody. And number 2, be respectful. Because in last week's class, when Krishna and Balaram came in Mathura, then they asked for some clothes, but then the person who took care of Kamsa's clothes was very rude to them and wasn't respectful.
Very good. Nice point you learned from last class. Thank you. Yes, Rukmini, what did you learn? What's your point?
So the first point is to be respectful. And the second point is that you should always like be in the shelter of Lord Krishna.
Okay.
And the third point is to be kind, fair.
Thank you, Rukmini. Okay, Mahati.
My first point is you should be ready to give up anything for Lord Krishna. And my second point is you should be kind and respectful to everyone.
Very nice. Thank you so much. Looks like you all got a nice points over there. Okay, maybe for next week, you all can do something related, a drawing related to what we discussed today. An elephant or Krishna killing the Mushtika, Chanuras, or killing Kamsa, anything that you can think of, you can just draw something and see, bring it to the class next Saturday. Some coloring or even just a simple drawing. Can you all do that as an assignment? Okay, great. Thank you. Okay. Anyone else have any questions from our adults group?
Prabhuji?
Yes, Kiran.
One must always respect one's elders, but Kamsa is also an elder. So where does respect end when the elder is like Kamsa? Or does it never end?
No, when we have people like Kamsa, the respect should be always there, irrespective of how the person is. But then how we associate with them varies. If that person, if the elders, we have to respect the elders, but then the elder is out of track, then we have to only, respect doesn't go away, but then we have to only take so much of association of that person as it's needed. Otherwise, we don't get into too much of details with that person. I'm talking about our day-to-day relationship and things like that. We should not behave like we should not imitate Krishna saying that I will also kill that person. It's not that what, that's not what it means. Does it? Does it answer your question, Kiran?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay. One you may ask a follow-up question, why did Krishna have to act that way? But we all know the answer. Why Krishna has to kill Kamsa, right? Kamsa, that case is different case. So we should not do the same thing here. But ours is different dealings. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, Mahati looks really great with that black hat. Oh my God. Okay, now let's not get distracted here. Just hold on. Anyone else have anything? If not, you get 10 minutes extra today. So I hand it over back to Ashok Prabhu. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Very nice class. Well, I see the hands raised. Okay, go ahead, Rukmini. What do you want to say?
I have a comment.
Okay.
I like the whole class.
Okay.
but I don't like it. I love it.
Oh, okay. How about Akshara? What do you want to say?
I love the whole class. I love the story that
Yes.
Prabhuji said.
Very nice. Yeah, Prabhuji's, he explains very nicely. Anybody else has any comments or questions before we adjourn? We'll see you next Saturday then. We have extra 8-9 minutes.
Thank you all. Hare
All right.
Krishna.
Thank you.
Wonderful
Hare
week.
Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Dhanyavad.
Prabhuji.
Dhanyavad.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Dhanyavadah.
Hare Krishna, Raviji. I think we're done.
Thank you, everyone. Ravi, Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. I'll end the call now. Hare Krishna.